Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s. A different kind of mind, they say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution. Monster on the mic, I feel like hip-hop then adopted me. You pussy niggas shook, you let them turn this to a mockery. I give a fuck about the recognition. I'm trying to spit the fucking truth. Somebody get the message. These politics, they overstate the obvious. They shooting like Stojakovic. It's war on every continent. Deeper than you know. I'm what you hate if you the government. Young black with heart. I put a hex on the establishment. Niggas playing patty cake and I was trying to regulate. A lot of them are emulate, but none of them are demonstrate. Hip hop will never need a eulogy. They give us 10%. They trying to take away gratuity. Work for what you want. I learned that from fucking Aubrey. And she ain't never lied. I told her this was nothing new to me. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Right. I roll up, they say the city lights is killing me. My girl, she's super real. She
not only any Wednesday, it's a Willie Mac Wednesday. Eventually, Willie will be here. I only wrote him one reminder today, so it could be 46 minutes in. Who fucking knows? But Willie put out a banger, and we'll talk about that one way or another. I mean, the video he put out, I actually watched every second of it, which, if you know me, is incredibly fucking rare. Like, I don't do that. Like, ever. You can make a video on me, and I won't watch it. You know? I mean, this happened recently. I still haven't watched it. No. You know, I don't care. But Willie put out a really good video. I think he made some really good points, and even if he walked the points where you can criticize, maybe he's being, but the video's so well rounded, and the end of it is so well put together as far as like his points and what he's trying to accomplish, and especially for someone like me who's all about accountability of the masses personally. You know, I want you guys to always keep that in mind, what you're doing, what you're putting out there, and the consequences therewith. That's how he ended it. I just thought it was a good video. He did a real good job, and hopefully at some point we'll talk to him about it. Joining me as always, the new always, my good buddies, Nerdy John. Well, that's a little strong on the good buddies, but a dude, Nerdy John. No, good buddies, Nerdy John and Pitt. How you guys doing, boys?
Yo, what's up?
Another day. Another day.
There's Willie Mac. There's Willie.
Another day, and I hear another day of Flamenco losing his fucking mind.
Bro, it keeps going and going.
Yeah, this time around, kids, he was acting really womanly.
What's up, Willie Mac? You master video maker, you.
I know, dude. I got it out.
It's a good video, man. I like.
Yeah,
I watched
it's one of those that won't get a ton of views, but I think it's just good to remind people of where we're at with all that shit every now and then.
I watched every second of it.
Fucking awesome.
That's
epic.
You know, I don't watch shit. But you did a real good job. It hooked me in the first couple of minutes.
Do you know what's hilarious with that ad read I did?
Yeah, I love the ad read.
I was sitting there with that fucking ad read arguing with those people forever because they were just being like really annoying about it and kept delaying the video for it.
Yeah.
And I was like, nobody is going to want to do the fucking stupid scavenger hunt. I'm like, these people, like my audience is older. They aren't going to want to do that shit. Dude, all you motherfuckers ate that shit up. They were totally right.
Are you serious?
Fucking you guys. Yeah, you guys have fucking ate that shit up, motherfucker.
Oh,
that was totally wrong.
You know what the funny thing when I was watching it and you made that really weak transition into the plug for the sponsor.
Dude, you say weak? That was a fire transition.
Put your inquisitive caps on, your detective caps. Speaking of detective caps.
It was cheese for sure.
Well, no, it wasn't weak because of the transition. It was weak because who the fucking thought that was your sponsor of fucking point and seek click? I love that. It was great. You did a good job. It was very funny. I love it.
What cracks me up is just the amount of people that actually fucking that were like, yeah, I play that game all the time. I'm like, no fucking way.
You'd be shocked. The hydration level is quite inadequate, dear team maker, quite inadequate indeed, because we're not only here for the Willie Mac and all the love and wonderful things, and we're about to get him on camera as well. We're also celebrating 9,000 subscribers once again. We did it. Second time around.
Is today the first day we hit 9K again?
It's the first full day. We hit it last night. So first full day.
Hey, T-Tard Nation, rise up! Let's get it.
Rise.
Heck yeah!
So I'm really thrilled. I never thought it was going to be possible again. Even when everyone was coming on, I really thought, because of the history and how long it's been, that no matter how much good we did, no matter how much banging shit we put out, it just didn't matter, because how it works is when you have dead subs, when you upload, you remind them to unsub, and it just keeps happening that way.
Well, that's true, Dave.
We stemmed it.
And hey, dude, in I think it was 2020 or 2021, like the bridge between that, I only uploaded 8 videos across 12 months, a whole year.
That's
so
crazy.
every time I'd come back to upload, I was like hemorrhaging subs, my views sucked, all that shit. And then when you come back with the mentality of like, I don't give a fuck, I'm just going to grind it out, I'm going to make videos, do shit that I like, people are going to grab onto that, and they have, dude. It's because we've grinded every fucking week you've been on here. You've been gathering more hosts, doing more shit every day. It's been good, man.
And people have seen it, and they've embraced the weird. We have a very different fucking show here. I don't think anybody could goddamn deny that. Good, bad, or indifferent, this shit is weird, and we love it here. And this is
definitely.
You guys make it possible, so thank you guys all for it. It's been a lot of fun.
Well, dude, what you've done a good job on is just like the different personalities, where it's like this is kind of becoming like a center place for where a lot of the shit kicks off.
Yeah,
you know, it's fucking good, man.
We've been at the beginning of so much shit lately, and it's just been everybody's kind of using it as like a place to get their tight five together and stuff. I'm seeing things in videos. I'm seeing things on debates. I'm like, you know what? I'm really liking this. We're kind of an underground little fucking thing.
Dude, I got
not only that, but
people way out.
What's that?
Yeah, not only that, but people are starting to clip certain moments of the streams, and they're sharing them out to people. Yep. So when you have like people just organically sharing funny moments or hilarious images on screen, it really helps promote the channel.
It does, and we're having a good vibe. And you know, having Matt Pitt a part of it now is even better. We just have all this good shit and vibe and energy, and just having a good old time. And we got a $25 fucking donut from the Bandu, baby. We're gonna have a big rip for him. So
we've had actually somewhat of a busy week, but it's sort of all like internal community shit.
Dude, the week was so busy. Matt Pitt and I did a show yesterday, and we went for 2 fucking hours.
I caught a lot of that. I actually did catch like quite a bit of that shit. Where man, I know you guys watched some of the Xylee stream, but I mean that Eugenia Cooney shit is absolutely fucking nuts.
Nuts.
You know, and it shows like how strong kind of the hate mob towards her still is. For the people in chat that don't know, the Eugenia Cooney stuff we're talking about is essentially she's somebody who's anorexic, has been on YouTube for a long time, and she's been anorexic for so long, people just go ahead and they think like, they sit there and they wonder like, why hasn't she gotten any better?
Yeah,
why haven't we?
What's her family doing?
Yeah, why is she not fixed? Like, who's causing her to be anorexic? They're trying to find people to blame and all that shit.
It's come to a lot of conspiracy theories, a lot of coverage, people getting famous and getting infamous because of that coverage. We've had epic feuds and fights a la Onision, all these fucking crazy things that have happened over the years because of Eugenia Cooney just existing, really.
Yeah.
When you think
it all comes from her just existing, being alive.
Just
like
existing.
The fact that she is alive and uploading any content simply because she's anorexic.
That's it.
They've made up conspiracies about her family and her mom, and like they're making her do it for views and all this stuff. And
now the worst.
Well, she didn't follow the narrative, right? She was supposed to get help, get weight back on her, and live happily ever after. But she relapsed, right?
Yeah.
And
people
just
are
can't take
realizing, like, the internet does not realize, like, because a lot of times you can't see people's problems when it comes to mental health, right?
Yeah.
With her, you can actually physically see something.
Right.
Yeah.
So when people are realizing, like, man, just because you fucking tell somebody to get better doesn't mean they can just fucking do it and get better, you know? This is the real world, you know?
Shocker.
It's not that fucking easy.
Right.
And, well, I mean, I hate to take all the credit for it, but me and Tipster really led like kind of the big crusade with the commentary community really backing it, sort of being like, hey, this shit's kind of not right. You know, Xylee played a huge role in it too, honestly.
Yeah,
and
it's crazy how far it's gone.
Well, the thing is, a lot of that dialogue has silenced down, and it's only been kind of the most extreme people Dang it.
We ran
Well, it's
into one,
bubbling
boys.
back up. It's getting back kind of in the algorithm. People are getting views off it again.
You know
So,
what two
man.
words helps that?
What?
Fucking what was it? Familial virtual rape. 3 words. Whatever the fuck. That sex slave.
Yeah,
shit.
what's this
Sexual
guy's video?
slavery.
What was it titled, Matt? Digital sex slave?
Digital sex slave. Yeah,
3 words.
yeah.
Yeah.
This
in the
amazing
video,
up and
he
coming. Go on.
He clarifies that, well, no, actually, she's his digital slave stripper.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a guy made a video, a great up and coming YouTuber, and I use that with full sarcasm. His made a video called Eugenia Cooney's brother is like making Eugenia Cooney her digital sex slave.
It's unbelievable.
And the guy's just dumb as a pile of rocks. He's like all these people.
And
Where
he's
it's
got
just
nothing.
complete conspiracy.
He has absolutely
Nothing.
nothing. He's running with it, and
Absolutely
he's admitting
nothing.
he has nothing to it. This is almost criminal.
Well,
man.
no, he's not admitting it.
Pretty
He
much.
thinks the nothing he has is something.
Well, what he points to, and he even says, I don't know at some points, but what he points to is profile pictures, and I mean, it's beyond nothing. So I kept challenging. I'm like, look, this is what we got to do. We got to push this guy to go to the cops. He's got to go to the police with this story because it's the only way, because they will tell him, Willie, they're not going to placate this bullshit. He's going to present what he's got, and they're going to fucking be, what? What? If they even understand him, they're going to be like, what? It's going to be great.
Do you know what's she has the cops called on her and is swatted literally all the time to the point where, like, I think Belle Aubrey said in one of her videos, or she referenced somebody else who called her. She either called her or somebody else. She referenced somebody who called the cops.
Thank you, Mike the Bike.
And the cops literally said, "Oh, the YouTube girl," and she's like, "Yeah." And they just go like, "There's nothing going on over there. Their house is fine."
Everything's fine.
Like, yeah, that's how often she gets it called on, where it's like she gets the cops called on.
No,
you know?
Willie, you don't understand. The police are in on it.
Of course they're
The
in.
police are in
Paying
on it.
off, Willie.
They must be getting
Well,
paid
did you
off.
see where it was going
Poofers.
around on Reddit and Instagram that me and Tipster, this was just like a month ago, that me and Tipster are part of a conspiracy and we were hired by them.
Well,
like they're
aren't
calling me
ya?
Onision too.
Aren't you though? I mean, come on, man. You were telling me about
Dude,
all that
I'm waiting
sweet
for the
money.
check.
Yeah, right.
I wouldn't
Come
be living in an apartment that floods if I was getting paid behind the scenes.
no, it's how you get your art. This is how you get inspired. Living in that shithole.
Living in a fucking rat hole.
That's
Yeah.
right. A apartment they'd make fun of in Futurama. You're almost in that underwater apartment. It's not one of those la-di-da above ground apartments.
Yeah, no, I'm a sewer person.
Pretty much.
Who am I messaging this to? Nerdy John?
The Jan.
Yes.
Jan.
Yeah, go ahead and look at that like third screenshot I sent, dude. It's so fucking weird.
Look at that.
And like all of his other videos are on this shit too. It's fucking creepy.
He's creepy. The obsession over Eugenia Cooney. It's if she ever did anything, you know what I mean? And I don't mean that as any disrespect to her. I still, and I mean this honestly, with no disrespect, I don't know what she does. I have no interest in her. None. And that's not, she's just not my fucking forte. There's nothing about her that's saying, Dave, this should be your content. There's just nothing there. I don't know what she does. I only know her controversy. That's crazy.
Dude, Dave, this is a video this motherfucker uploaded.
Willie
It's
Mack's
so,
relation
like,
to
I can't
Eugenia
even
Cooney. Why I believe he's the Onion Boy 2.0.
I'm Onion Boy 2.0. What did I do? What did I do to deserve Onion
Just
Boy
like
2.0?
her, you existed, you son of a match.
Nerdy John, look at the fucking video I sent you. This is uploaded to that guy's channel, and he's proud of it. It's a donation he or his friend sent to Eugenia Cooney. It's so fucked
So
up.
who's this guy?
This is the guy who made the video about Eugenia Cooney's brother being like
This
a
is the one
digital
that we
sex slave or
saw
whatever.
in the on the live
The
stream
interview.
the other day.
Yeah.
Oh well, shit, that's them. Oh no, that's Eugenia.
No, that's Eugenia. He sent the
It's
donation.
still jarring
This is-
sometimes. I'm sorry. I'm not always ready.
I mean, Dave, every time Eugenia comes on, you shouldn't go, huh.
I did. If you look at the reaction, I kind of did. Oh man, come on, man. I'm way too
Damn.
immature for this shit. I can't look at her. This is
What's
fucked.
worse, the donation or Dave's reaction, guys?
Oh, God.
Do you have an ED because your brother touched? No, come on.
Yeah, he writes and donates her $1 saying, "Do you have an ED because your brother touched you?"
Only $1
What's she
you
say?
cheap
Play this clip. I wanna fucking see this reaction.
No problem.
fucker.
Thank you, not their senpai, for the $1 donation.
Do you have an ed because your brother touched you?
No, definitely not. My brother is... I like to keep, like, you know, his life private because people can get really weird sometimes. But
Yeah, you think?
he's a great person. He would never, ever be that kind of person. So absolutely not. No.
Look positive she
But
is
anyways,
when dealing with
guys,
this
let me show you
bullshit.
guys my outfit today.
Like she's fucking totally
what?
used to it. She knows it.
Well,
So
what's
she's
crazy
just a
is like,
sweet girl who streams fucking her shit. That's what she is.
yeah,
Yeah,
Probably
she's
yeah.
a fashion. She's a fashion YouTuber, and she does like gaming stuff too. Like she's very casual.
She's been doing this since like 2014. Like, you know, she's been getting hate since probably 2016.
I mean, dude, she
So-
was on YouNow, like that streaming site and like battle camp site, like way before too.
Yeah.
Honestly, like since 2012.
Jesus.
And
Yeah.
Fuck.
like I'm aware of her because Onision was one of the first wave of people making fun of her, and the whole reason why people were giving her any attention in the first place was originally they were defending her against Onision, but now that Onision's pretty much gone, they've moved their
Nision's
they
alive and
moved
well, my
towards her
friend.
for
Oh,
target.
he's out there still. He's making videos and everything. He's got
Yeah, Onision's still floating out there. It is important to note though, like people, I always see people say, like Tommy too, keeps saying like, you know, she's only popular and has followers because of her ED.
I disagree with that.
She's been popular and she's been able to hold you now where you literally have to stay upvoted more likes than dislikes to stay on the site before you get flipped and replaced by somebody else. She'd hold that shit all day.
Yeah.
She's always been an engaging.
No, you could tell.
Creator.
You could tell just by fucking
know?
watching her for 2 seconds. She can speak. She can deal with shit.
Yeah.
I mean, and everything is purposeful. I like people who are like that. She stands up. She shows the outfit. Even if she was standing up out of like a little bit of frustration or whatever, we would never know it because she goes right into a fucking. Look at my outfit today.
Dude,
It's
and
like,
she
she's
used to
great.
be
That's
such a
fantastic.
shitter, Dave. It's so funny. Like, she's somebody where she's like, people can say whatever they want, free speech, all that shit. So she fucking takes it and she rolls with shit like
Yeah.
nobody I've ever
Yeah.
seen. It's fucking incredible. It's incredible.
I mean, she even like goofs with Keemstar, doesn't she? I mean, correct me if I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
She was like a scene kid, and like most scene kids were big edgelords.
Yeah,
So
no,
like she
that's-
came from that community.
yeah.
50 Shades of Heart Attack donated $1 and said, I have evidence that Willie Mack is actually Onision. I will be showing proof in my next video. That was not a good dollar fucking. That should have been more if it was a promotion, you fucking cheapo.
Fantastic. Yeah, is this guy promoting his fucking video
For
to us?
$1. Who is he? The guy who's fucking with
You
Eugenia Cooney?
wacko.
Jesus.
Now, I don't have anything with this necessarily to say about this. I'm just doing this out of my own frustration.
I don't blame you.
This lady's name is Lauren Southern. She's one of these political people that, you know, people keep telling me she's a big clown, but when I've looked through her, I haven't necessarily found anything that's fucking like
This is her?
Hassan stupid or anything. Yeah, she uploads this video
Jesus
called
Christ,
"The
this is 3
Whole."
hours long.
Yeah, she uploads this motherfucking thing called "The Whole Truth," and I'm like, oh shit! And people are like, this is the biggest thing ever. Like, this is
Really?
massive. Everybody needs to talk about this. I watched fucking an hour and a half of this video. It's just bitch made a documentary on herself and how
No.
fucking great she is.
No.
It is trash.
Bro.
The fact that this video, everyone's praising this fucking thing. It's a documentary sucking herself off where she goes and walks into the woods to be filmed.
She did the
She's-
Montgomery Burns video. She did Mr. Burns.
Dude.
She hired fucking Senor Spielbergo. That's fucking great.
Dude, trash video. Literal garbage. At one point in it, she starts going like,
Thanks, Yage.
this part I did find funny. At one point, she's like, yeah, I got I was popping so hard on like Facebook and all that stuff at the time that I was invited out by this guy for a political convention where we were going to film something, but we had to stay in the same hotel room. And he like attempted to rape me.
Whoa.
Right? And she's like,
Whoa.
the people I blame for that is all the leftist feminist types because they're so crazy. I just can't believe I just figured there was no men that were rapists. It's fucking
That's
crazy,
fucking
dude.
insane.
Yeah,
What?
it's such
Play
nonsense.
a little bit of
It's
this.
like-
I want to see how big of AIDS there was. I'm not cheap.
It's
50
so
Shades of Heart Attack said. You read another $1. You read the dono, so who's smarter? Dance Monkey Dance. Well, yes, it's the best 67 cents I'll ever get. And guess what? I'm going to hide them all. I'm going to keep them all. They're going to just name them all yours. I'm going to keep your fucking little 67 cents. I'm going to keep it to the side forever. I'm going to sign each one and know which ones are yours forever. I'm going to cherish your money like I'm going to drag it in a fucking cave, baby. 67 cents twice. Whatever that
Dave will rub those 2 quarters together real tight.
All over my nipples, baby.
Yeah, those shekels.
All over the nipples.
Play this shit. Look how boring this fucking thing
I've
is.
never done a video like this before. I've written it 100+ times, recorded it with my teleprompter.
You would think this is
edited
important,
it a dozen
dude.
times.
She looks like if Clarissa Explains It All grew up and became an accountant.
Friends.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, what posters does she even have on the fucking wall over there?
The old flag.
It looks
the
like
old policy.
flag.
Oh. Is that
She's just a
Confederate?
weirdo, dude.
Oh.
She's
Is
just
that
a
the other one?
weirdo.
Is that Chernobyl?
Oh, no, is she like-
What's that other one? 3 Mile Island? It's a smokestack of some kind. What is that?
I think, to be fair, I say weirdo, and she is clearly into herself because she made a whole documentary about
Is
her.
that a hyena
But,
on the desk? That looks like a hyena. What a weird fucking animal to have on your desk. Is this the one from The Lion King? That's a hyena, right? Doesn't that look like a
Dude,
hyena?
I have no idea, man. It's
we
just,
get some
the
folk
political
imagery?
people, man, are just fucking weird. I really do think they are.
Can we zoom
You
in on
know?
the hyena? I need to know if it's a hyena. It would tell me a lot
I
about
don't think
her
you could
size.
zoom in
Son of a
anymore on
bitch.
YouTube.
It looks like a wolf.
With that type, no. What? No. What? Really? It looks got a rat face on it almost. Looks like a...
Hey, if we're ready to jump, I do have the next thing. Do we remember Brasso?
Yes, of course. we
He's
do.
the Minecraft kid that faked donating $3,000 to Technoblade.
Yes, and then
he
everybody started talking about the fact that he just started making videos, and nobody talked about the scam. Everyone's like, "Oh, you make too many videos. What about the scam?" Continue. Sorry.
Dude, he uploaded a video we watched last time, but he uploaded a video being like explaining, like apologizing, saying why he did it. And he's like, once I make $3,000, like you guys should donate to that to me, and then I'll donate it to Technoblade. Well, he's made 2 more videos since then. One is talking about how messed up an NFT is, and then there's this one called "The Reason I Faked the Donation." This came out today.
Oh no!
And in this video, he doesn't address it. It's just a let's play. Like it's just a let's play. He just titled it that.
Okay,
At least
today
for the
I'm
first like 2 minutes. Yeah. So play this. It's just him playing Minecraft.
He's making us watch fucking Minecraft.
You just clickbait it.
Survival games.
$3,000. Are you hitting the like button? No, you're slowing it down. He's an edgy bitch. You didn't even watch it. You just made a judgment out watching it. Jesus, you've been influenced.
Play this first minute at least. It's ridiculous.
gotta-
And I'm gonna prove that I'm still good at Minecraft, because the last time I made a Minecraft video where I actually played the game, and that was the whole premise of the video, was a pretty long time
he just
ago.
told
And I
you right
think
there.
it's time to kind of show that I'm still good at the game. So we're gonna be playing the new game mode, or the old game mode, survival games that was relevant at around 2016. And yeah, let's just do it, bro. I'm excited. Haven't played this in a while. This is a new MMC game mode. Hopefully, wait. Okay, we got a stone sword. I'm so bad at looting chests.
I mean, it's
Can
just
hit them.
how do you title the video? Why I faked the donation, and then it's just you playing this fucking video game.
Has anyone tried to?
Yeah,
Like,
this
what are
kid
the
knows what
comments-
he's doing.
What do the
He knows
comments
what
look
he's
like? Does
doing.
anyone fucking ask anything? Does anyone say anything? What are the comments looking like?
Let's see. It's not just about the money or the donation even. It's also about the long-term benefit that you got from milking a person's death for your personal gain.
So he says something.
After technicals is passing, and the following tens of videos you've made, you got around 16,000 subscribers according to Social Blade. That's not a small number by any means. Therefore, showing that regardless if you do actually donate the money, you still have benefited by using a person's tragic death. Don't just be sorry, be
You
better.
have to read that whole fucking thing.
It is one of these things where normally I don't give a shit if people like make videos about someone who died, but I mean, it is pretty wild to see this 15-year-old be so blatant about it.
He is. And, you know,
Like-
it would be an issue if he just made the videos. It's like, okay, so calm it down a little bit there, Sonny Jim. Even though part of me is like, make as many fucking videos as you want.
He's the most evil 15-year-old ever, dude.
But that, yeah,
It's crazy.
and how brazen he was about fucking stealing the money and shit. Like, this dude's a little shithead. A little fucking shit. And I hate
Oh my
his
god, this is
parents.
what Slug looks like.
Yeah, Slug is
Slug,
one
you look
ugly
like a
motherfucker,
libtard,
isn't
bro.
he? That means I gotta show Slug. See, Willie is a
Yeah,
technology.
show
dude.
this chuckle fuck.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
You look like one of the fucking dudes who runs with Sheamus without muscles.
What's up, Slug? What does Slug have to say?
You look like Flea.
Flea.
Yeah, the Red Hot
Shit,
Chili
man.
Peppers. I like
That's
that.
rude.
That's a good one.
It's a
Slug,
good
what
one,
you
yeah.
got? You got anything or not?
No,
No, I'm just vibing.
Just
motherfucking
vibing.
shit.
All right, mute this motherfucker.
Yeah, mute him.
Silence him.
Mute him. Mute him good. Mute him hard. Fucking asshole.
So do you know Gideon?
Yes, I do. I saw.
He's
the
my
news.
favorite YouTuber
He
ever.
really
maybe
is. I could see that how much you love
not
him.
ever, but at the moment, for
He's
sure.
got news today.
Yeah, did you see that for Twitch? Let me send Nerdy
Yeah.
John this shit.
I did see that for.
He was banned from Twitch a long while ago because he raided Pokemon's Twitch chat and made everybody type L plus ratio.
L
and Twitch
plus
banned him for it
ratio.
on the basis of harassment. Which honestly, when it comes to harassment, I don't really view L plus ratio as that.
She
You know,
sold
my
it
bar
as
for
it was,
harassment. Yeah, my bar for harassment is pretty high. L plus ratio is like, it's nowhere there, dude. It's nowhere even there, man.
It's not. It's
So,
not. It's not there.
He had a meeting with Twitch, I guess, today.
Yeah.
And he goes, he tweeted, email I get right after the meeting. And it's
Right
Twitch
after.
saying, your account was recently suspended for extreme harassment.
Extreme.
That's their wording, not mine. After reviewing the details of your case, we have decided that your account will remain suspended due to the violation of our community guidelines. L plus ratio is a violation of their community guidelines over on Twitch.
Ridiculous.
As shit as I think YouTube is, because YouTube's basically community guidelines are fucking fake. They only exist if they feel like enforcing them on that person. It's 1,000 times better than what's going on Twitch.
No question.
Twitch is trash.
Trash.
That website is trash.
Trash. They don't know what they
You
want to
know,
be
you
from
think-
one day to the next.
No. It's like they want to still be like the tiny little gaming site.
Yep.
Where everybody just plays their fucking game and shuts the fuck up.
Right.
Like they don't want to interact. They don't want to be the social part of social media. It's so weird to me, man.
I agree. Very.
It's
very
why
true.
it's
think
why I
now-
think they're gonna fucking lose their YouTube's gonna pass them at some point.
Oh, no question. I think so, especially now that we're seeing, and Keemstar wrote about this earlier. I saw him.
What did Keem say about it?
YouTube is reaching out to more Twitch creators to bring them over to YouTube Gaming. And that's,
Yeah.
that's big. Maybe they're going after some mid-tier people instead of just the big boys. That might be the way. You attack the middle. You attack the middle, you attack the body, you fucking take away what makes Twitch breathe, because that's what makes Twitch breathe. Those fucking middle big guys, not the massive Superman. Those are great, but you get a lot of those guys in the middle, and that's what keeps that thing. You get some of those guys, you get a nice smattering of them over there. That could really start to sway the odds.
As a trusted role.
Well, they ended up taking Mystic. Like Mystic, I think just this last month got a contract by YouTube, and he's swapping over. You know.
Yeah, I think it'll keep happening. Twitch has got
Hassan
nothing to
was
offer.
fucking like crying about it. I'm like, bro, half your videos are bitching about Amazon, and you're mad when people go to Google. Like, I don't know.
It's crazy. It's like, what's the incentive? I still use Twitch just because I don't care. I go to Twitch because I do not give a fuck what I say there. I just do whatever I want.
Well,
and whatever happens, happens. But what's the incentive?
Oh,
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say a good comparison basically would be if Twitch has to make new, basically get new streamers, like build new streamers, like let's say WCW, right? If World Championship Wrestling, if they would have never went out of business, if they could have just built in with new wrestlers instead of trying to get older wrestlers to come in, they would have been more successful.
Right.
And with Twitch, that's what they got to do. They got to build in. They got to bring in new streamers.
Well, it's like, dude, you look at Twitch and it's like, who's their most popular people? And it's like Amaranth. And I've been looking at once like every 2 days, I check in on Twitch to see like, all right, what's just the most popular shit over here? Like if somebody's doing something crazy. Dude, it's just like softcore pornography. Honest to God.
Yeah.
Amaranth was doing squats.
She's so
let
hot.
me fucking do a thing. But instead
Do
of
the
doing
squats.
it where it's like, where it's like their whole body's in it and you could see her do it. She was literally behind like this, so it just looked like you were fucking her in the ass.
Good for her. God bless Amaranth.
I was like, one, I'm about it, but this is your most popular shit.
Yes.
I mean, that seems like a bad omen.
It's probably bad, yes.
That doesn't seem like it's a good thing.
Twitch has that.
Do you
really
think
good,
his?
go ahead.
I said, do you think Hassan's angry because he didn't get the deal first?
Fuck Hassan. Who cares what Hassan thinks?
He does have a deal, I think, Hassan. So he's got one. He makes hella money over there, dude.
He makes money for fucking Hassan.
I think Twitch needs to
make
just
more money.
I think Twitch needs to just go mask off, man. Just be like, all right, fucking softcore porn, here we go. You want gambling? We got gambling. Bro,
Dude, I would love if Twitch turned into a gambling site. How fucking sick would that be?
Yeah, the Wild West, man. Go back to JTV. Fuck it all. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's funny.
Nick,
though,
what's up?
What's up, Nicky, baby?
Hey, yo, what's going on?
So
what's up, kid?
You've had something happen today? Are you having
Yeah,
something
I had
happening?
a surgery.
You're surgeryed up?
I'm on edibles and Valium right now.
Yeah,
But
good combination.
Let's get Nick to say some shit he'll regret. Let's go.
Nick doesn't regret things. He fucking starts fires and then sits back.
So Nick,
I got no regrets all week, buddy. This is
dude, you killed it this week. You were great.
Let's talk about flamenco for a second, Nick.
He's still going.
So I don't know the new stuff. I've only caught Nick's second video I watched in full. His first one, I watched the first half of it, I think. Flam's losing subs over this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday was absolutely the worst thing ever. Have you seen the clip?
Yeah, which one?
There's a clip infamous enough to be called the clip.
Yeah, this was I think this was the moment that Augie went like, all right, actually, this might be a problem.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
Oh, by the way, I gotta
pulled up
ask
right
at
here.
some point. I gotta remind me somebody to ask reactions to Ackman getting remonetized.
Yeah, we'll do that after.
Waited a month. They gave it back to him. I'm really hyped.
He played it. He played it how everybody told him to.
Finally, it took him a little bit to fucking get there. He might have got it back in 2 weeks that he had shut his fucking mouth.
I mean, 1 month isn't bad.
YouTube doesn't want to say they're wrong. They wanted to wait for him to reapply on his own and be like, wow, look, Ackman, you've changed your content. And then give it back to him after.
Well, we all thought this was going to take a lot longer, to be fair. We thought this was going to take a while.
Yeah.
Well, if he kept going on Twitter, it would have, I swear to God. You know?
Slug, why the fuck is your hair pink? What the fuck was that?
Well, it's like, don't be bullied into changing it, all right?
No, it's okay. Be bullied into changing it. It'll be for the better.
I'm wearing sunglasses, bro, and I'm not the stupidest looking guy in the call.
Thank Christ. I know. We all can say that because Slug is here. It's fantastic.
Be like Ninja, you know? You get the blue. All right, let's play this clip. I want to see this.
Can you play the clip that I DM'd you?
What, the Salvo one?
Yeah.
All right.
You guys remember how...
Hold on.
Now Salvo, what is that?
Let me go
Salvo's become such a fucking...
That's
a member of this
like a
community.
sweater flannel fucking comp? What is that?
Yeah, what the fuck is Salvo
He's
wearing?
got some interesting fashion choices, this fucking chuddy motherfucker. I love him.
He looks like like the old guy on your block that would walk up to the window in his whitey tighties.
Yes.
So everyone could see him. Like that's what he's dressed as right now.
He definitely wears tighty whities.
Get it together, Salvo.
Come on.
Did you see Keem's girlfriend's gonna fight him?
You gotta fight fucking Salvo?
Keem's girlfriend's gonna fight Salvo Pancakes.
I love it. Let's go. Jello wrestling, mud wrestling, Vaseline wrestling.
Yeah, dude, he's gonna have to hit a woman. It's gonna be some shit, dude.
Yeah, it's smacko. Sometimes you gotta keep your pimp hand strong, Willie.
Well, after we see what he does here, I don't think he has a problem with that.
All right, let's play this shit.
I damn hate flamenco. I hate flamenco, and I hate Sonic. And it's coming from a place of pure and honest vitriol. I genuinely hate him, and I hate everybody talking about him, and I hate how people are acting like he's cool, and that grown men should be watching him on the screen. I want him dead.
Whoa!
I want him to burn in hell.
Is he talking about Sonic or flamenco?
I want to rip that motherfucker apart. And I mean that.
Yes.
I want to kill him. I want to stab him repeatedly. I want to make him feel pain.
He's actually
So
got a
I'm
set up. What the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
This guy get a budget. What the fuck?
Holy shit! Yeah, he's got a budget. Look at that.
curious. Like this is like open
Oh.
season now. Anybody can say that they want to kill somebody live on air like that.
Oh no, Flamenco.
Do you think this clip is serious, Flamenco?
No, but does that mean that like people are able to just do that whenever they want now?
Oh, he's
Do you know what
he's
about
worse
to
than
do?
Keppels right now, dude.
Yeah, he stabs himself in the hand like a fucking retard.
This is what he does. He fucking rips up the Sonic doll. Do you think this is like this violates some like grounds of internet ethics?
No, I'm
Pause.
just saying that if it were like anybody else.
Flamenco's being such a bitch here.
Story time. Story time.
Hey, Flamenco, on the pedophile thing, I was kind of saw where you were coming from with the song, dude. It's
a death threat.
You're a fucking idiot, dude, for thinking this is anything.
Quick story. Holy fuck. I used to run with Joe Cronin. If you guys remember these days, you know exactly where I'm going. Joe Cronin, after firing me for the second time, decided to go on air. This was towards the end of one of his Raws or one of his pay-per-view fucking live streams. And he made a box and call it Dead Dick Dave or Dumbass Dave or something like that. Drew on it and shit. And filled it full of all kinds of foods. And I just had it stroke and shit like that. And beat it with a fucking golf club and fucked it with a turkey baster and came all over it. I did not fucking take it as an actual threat. I think he might want to fuck me.
That's a lot more intense than this guy fucking hitting a Sonic doll.
Right. It was unbelievable. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this man? I was like, I just had a
that's
stroke.
a lot more intense than this is the most tame shit I've seen.
So
Dude, I said after this I'm gonna get like voodoo dolls of people I dislike because like they're ontologically evil. So I'll start poking and prodding them on stream, being like, this is what you get for talking back to me, Flamenco.
Yeah, right. We'll just
And,
start hanging effigies behind me of all the people that we hate.
I'm trying to think what's the most good faith argument I could give for Flamenco here, and it's
He
really
thought this
tough.
was the slam dunk. Like he showed up to confront Augie.
He's got nothing.
And he's like, he thought this was the hook, line, and sinker, like fucking end of debate, QED kind of thing.
Is that where Augie had enough?
Us making fun of Susie Lou's forehead was 10 times meaner than this guy hitting a Sonic doll. It doesn't even have to do with Flamenco. He's hitting a fucking Sonic. It doesn't.
So let me. I do want to try and get this straight. So he ends up trying to make the point that because he prefaced that with "I want to kill him, I want to make him bleed," all this. That's why it's a real threat because it.
Well, Flam said he didn't know the context of the clip. So when I had watched this, because I watched this live, I didn't even realize that Flam would take it that way. He legitimately had like a whole preemptive that he hates Sonic the Hedgehog. He thinks it's making the community.
He accidentally said Flam's name if we listen to that clip.
You could, I guess, uncharitably say that like that was the point, like that was the joke setup. I just didn't even realize that when I first watched it. I really thought like he just hated Sonic, and it was kind of like all right, that's an okay bit. Moving on to the next one,
right?
But like it is now turned into like a secret sneak diss on Flamenco, and I think it's hilarious.
Dinner
like,
Boy,
it totally
Dimer Boy
revives
just says the
Salvo's
same
bit.
thing in the chat there. He says 30 seconds before that, there's context to it.
Hey, I'll be honest. I just want to make it very clear. Even if he said all that shit and it was about Flamenco and then he tore up a Sonic doll, I still think that would be fine. This is so over the top and clearly
butcher
fake.
knife, Willie. You're not seeing the butcher knife.
This is so clearly fucking over. Even if he said Flamenco's name and that it was Flamenco, which he didn't, but even if he did, I think that's still fine. That's not a big deal. And that's coming from Flamenco, who's, by the way, has said 1,000 times edgier shit than that.
Flamenco's not that edgy. He would never do something like that.
Never.
He would only contact Xander Hall's mother with the explicit reason to get him evicted from his household and onto the streets homeless.
That's right.
Yeah, Salvo's making Salvo at the worst would be making a joke about Flamenco, where Flamenco's made legitimate threats. So this is absurd coming from him.
Crazy.
What has his own community thought of that?
Dude, his own Discord was crappy on him.
He's losing them. He's losing the team here. That's what this is called. He's losing it. He's doing too much.
This is some serious lost in the sauce shit.
Take a page out of Act Man. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and another thing too is he tried to say that like Salvo doing this with Schizo, and then Jessica Pizzle made a Kiwi Farms account, and then she went through and saw that just today Flamenco was in the Xander Hall and Keffel's Kiwi Farms threads,
Really?
like talking crap about them.
Jesus.
Like unhinged.
Very.
I mean, this is how it went. All the shit starts going down, and he starts bitching on Twitter. We all offer him good faith advice. He starts getting aggro. Today he came out and said that initially he wasn't ever mad at Mike the Bike. He was just mad at Salvo. If you watch day one, he said the exact opposite. Right. He said specifically that he was mad at Mike the Bike, but he expected it from Salvo. So then he also retroactively tried to say that he just accepted the MC Jarbo criticism when that was the whole catalyst for the entire situation. So he lied a second time today. When the whole MC Jarbo stuff happened, we started pushing back. We made the Vosh meme, me and Augie, and then he goes on to the stream later that night, and I debated him. The next night, Flamenco, I guess, was trying to get some sort of own back because I had made that video, so he decided to get gangbanged for about 2 straight hours consecutively by me, Edwin, and everybody else in a hostile call where he claimed that I invited him on, which to my knowledge, I still don't think I did.
Man, Nick, I hope I never piss you off, man, because angry Nick, when he doesn't I said this the other day, you seemed so fucking annoyed and angry, and now just hearing you now, point. It's like, man, dude, back it up.
Live streaming life this is why the live streaming life is so fucking dangerous. At least I could go fucking rogue and still make videos and it's not a big deal. This motherfucker's live. You can't even run away from it.
I think he's sadistic. I think he likes to be just humiliated. He's got a fetish for it because 2 days later he goes on Augie's stream while Augie's reacting. First he starts chatting with Augie and then he gets in there and he's like, yeah, dude, I have this massive own, and he pulls this thing out, right? This hilarious clip of the Sonic doll, and then everyone tells him, Flamenco, go to sleep, this is pathetic, and he gets offline. And the next day he wakes up and he's like, I'm gonna try again. So he calls into Doc on the radio stream and starts fighting with Doc on the radio and then individual callers. And as he's arguing with these random callers I've never heard of before, he's like, this is what Nick is sending at me. There, he's not sending his best. And meanwhile, it's just retarded Doc on the radio call.
Yeah, and then he tried to say that Doc was calling him a pedo this whole time.
Yeah,
Matt, you were watching it.
It's a credible allegation. Remember, allegations are evidence. So as long as somebody said it,
that's
Flamenco
right.
really can't be too mad about it.
He's also walked back the clip, the Sonic clip, because he claimed that Salvo was stabbing. Salvo was threatening Flamenco, and the whole context was shown on Doc on the radio, and Flamenco walked it back.
Even if it fucking was Flamenco, that is still so.
I agree.
It's the harassment screenshot. Remember the screenshot he said was harassment with Salvo calling him over and over again? I think we covered that day one, Dave.
Yeah.
He walked that back to saying that he actually had invited Salvo on that day to talk today on the fucking stream. It's just getting worse and worse.
And then he said during one of Augie's after hours that apparently one of his chatters told him that Salvo was trying to dox him on Crows of Judgment stream, and then they talked about that today on. Oh, what was that, Matt?
Said it turned out not to be true.
Yeah.
Doesn't be true either. Flamenco can't stop catching L's.
His argument was, well, I said apparently, Salvo doxed.
Oh God, he's trending in the United States again.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. So is that him actually trending, or is that for something else?
Flamenco trended today and yesterday, and Augie trended last night. This is how much we're talking about Flamenco.
Fucking how is Flamenco trending? I still can't believe this is that big.
It's not.
What are your views up to on your video?
And then like
20K.
Let me go. During the stream too, he was acting really passive aggressive towards Mike, even though now he claims that no, he never was mad at Mike in the first place.
He's retroactively changing history.
By the way,
he's doing this when I keep posting all the context. I'll spend a whole day playing the clips side by side.
Just
Just
keep
be a
doing
dick
it.
and make a third
Nick's
video.
not gonna stop. He's gonna keep
The thing is, this guy we're on Dave's stream. We're good. This guy autistically fucking goes after everybody to the point where he's live tweeting shit, just like Jim and people people that he likes over in that community. That's what they do to Ralph. That's what they do to Keffels and stuff like that. Now I get Flamenco's banned from Twitter now, and he doesn't have the luxury anymore. But when I do it, he's like, Nick is spurging, Nick is harassing me, Nick is attacking me. Actually, I don't know if he used the word harassing, but I'm sure he would based off of what he said before.
By the way,
it's so funny. It's the slightest pushback, Dave.
He can't stop. He can't stop. Jessica Pizzle donated $5. Flamenco took on the persona of his AV and became a whiny little puppy crying over biscuits. Yes, he fucking did.
Oh shit!
He's the rage pug.
Art imitates life, imitates stupidity. It's fantastic.
Well, he got up and he was like, Nick, you were super embarrassed. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is all gone my way. He's like, yeah. In January, you were super embarrassed when people said that you were a Destiny clone. I'm like, yes, Flamenco. That bothered me.
Here's the thing with that.
In January. What do you think I've been
here's the thing with that.
up to that since January?
That bothered Nick, but for the most part, he complained about it once publicly, and then a couple times behind the scene, and that was it. He just made it known that he didn't really like it.
I had to talk about it publicly because Tommy leaked it. Remember? Like I had to address it publicly because it was in the
I thought you
Tommy
said it on
leaked.
your live stream or whatever.
No, I said it on Augie's because Tommy posted the screenshot where I
Look,
said.
but either way, it's like if that song bothered Flamenco and he said his piece and then he was done, if people shit on you for it, whatever, but you're done with it.
You're done with it. Exactly.
Then that's it. It's over.
Because you can move
it's
on
fucking
to the
over.
next
And now
thing.
you've turned into this bigger thing
Yeah.
because you're letting guys here's the thing with Salvo. Let me make it very clear for all the people that don't know what the fuck Salvo's doing. He's finding people on the community and he's testing them by being a shitlord to them.
Yep.
And then if you can't fucking take his jokes, he's turning you into a hypocrite.
Yep.
Because he's literally just being a shitter to see if you can take it.
And he's not
and when
being
you can't,
subtle
you're fucking
about it.
nuking yourself.
He's not even being subtle. He's
not
letting
even
you
being
know.
subtle about
Have
it.
you ever seen the ending of Waterboy where the fucking kicker is like, which one's it gonna be? Which one's it gonna be? Aha, there's my bitch. That's what Salvo's doing. He's
I've not seen that movie in so long. That's like
I know,
an
it's
Adam
a deep
Sandler
pull.
reference.
It's a deep pull. Jessica Pizzle with another $5. Flamenco is basically a T channel now. He should collaborate with Belle Aubrey. Is he a T channel, Willie? You're the expert.
No, I haven't seen all this new stuff firsthand. If Nick makes a third video, I might be able to make that.
Flamenco does lolcow content. He's like
He's kind of like Ralph, where he's just like spurging and like Jeremy.
Well, he is Ralph. He literally is Ralph because he went to his daddy Augie and begged him.
Is it kind of like Jeremy does because I know Jeremy better than Ralph. So let's get off Ralph because I don't know Ralph that well. Is he kind of like Jeremy where he's freaking out?
He's like a white trash junkyard dog. Okay, that's what.
I'm sorry, but when a 21-year-old has to tard wrangle you and you're 33, 34.
Do you think it's weird that he lied
sad.
about his age and he said that he was like 26, but he's
I don't
actually
think
in his
that's that big
early
of a deal.
It's not a big deal, but it's weird.
Do you think he's really going to college, or do you think he lied to fit in with us?
It's not even weird. It's telling. This dude is scared of fucking something.
Dude, I do think it's weird if he's not going to college and he's saying he went to college. If he just lied about his age on the internet, that does not matter at all.
No, but now I'm wondering, is he really like an undergrad in college? At
I'm wondering
32?
if he's graduated high school right now.
He's a jetter. He's a
I want to see the
jetter at
birth
best.
certificate.
Well, he's like, is he like role playing as like a Zoomer? Was he just role playing?
Yes, that's what I feel like. It's so weird. Initially, I was just like, oh, he lied about his age because he's afraid to get doxxed or whatever. But now I'm thinking, was this to try to kind of get in with the boys?
We famously only talk to young people. That is
we don't
actually
make fun of
our
Tipster
thing.
for being older, right?
I'm old. I'm in my 30s.
but we don't really make fun of Tommy or Dave, or we don't even really make fun of Tipster for being
Tommy
old.
takes a lot of shit for being old. He gets it in every drama.
I just look very youthful.
Oh, for drama.
I just have one leg, so people get focused on that.
Yeah,
Dave is extremely uncontroversial, so he doesn't get any memes for anything.
I don't know how I'm not. I say some of the most fucked
Dave,
up
that'll
shit.
change though. Dave's at 9K. The instant you get to 15, shit starts
We hit
blowing
that
back on you.
9K again, Nick, and once again we're approaching 100 live viewers right here in the motherfucking channel, baby.
Let's go!
Oh, congratulations, by the way, Dave.
Hey, congratulations to us, man. This is a wonderful team effort.
Dude,
We
you
are
got 6K more, Dave, before people just start dunking on you.
Oh, and by the way, I'm on for tomorrow.
They go attempt. I'm gonna be Dikembe Mutombo in this motherfucker. You know why? Because I don't care. I'll be like, no.
Yeah, I'll be on for tomorrow if you're still doing it.
Oh yes,
I was
we're gonna get
tentative,
recovery, Nick. Yay.
Yeah, I can see now. So
what the fuck happened to you with your eyeball? You play too much Fortnite and injured, or what?
So Angry Joe and I have this weird condition. Basically,
Angry Joe, like Angry Joe Show.
Yeah, I remember. I found out he had the same one because he got the first surgery. Well, when I had my first surgery, he got it around the same time. Was talking about it on his channel.
Pedo pup. Just subscribe.
Basically, if my eye gets like hit, it can like heal in a weird cone shape instead of just like a flat surface. I have like a stupid, retarded fucking eye skin. My cornea is retarded, so they needed to like rip off a piece of my cornea and then blast me for like an hour of drops where they have to hold my eye open.
Chinese water torture.
And yeah, they had to like waterboard my eye with these really fucking heavy drops and shit.
That's weird.
So it was the most painful shit ever the first time back when it wasn't FDA approved, but now 5 years later or whatever. I did the KSI Logan Paul fight for Tommy when he wasn't even there, and I couldn't see the screen, so I was pretending to give the coverage on it.
Yeah, was it because you played that arms game with Augie and you like hit yourself in the face?
I found out that I had this because I was working at a grocery store and somebody threw a blueberry and hit me in the eye. And it fucked my eye up.
No one threw a blueberry at your
a frozen
fucking
blueberry
eye.
to the eye. Yeah,
That's how a fucking goddamn
so
collegiate
funny,
class
dude.
hockey player loses an eyeball as a goddamn blueberry in a grocery store. This is fucking
Dude, put us
unfair.
in contact sports, commentary contact sports.
Commentary contact. I love
Did they put you to sleep at least, Nick? Or
no,
did you
they
have to
can't.
just-
No, I
You're
literally.
awake for that shit?
Yeah, they gave me Valium, and then like numb my eye with drops. It's the word. It's so awkward because I'm like so weird about my eyes.
So they
I don't know
numb
if
your
you-
eye. That means they have to
Yeah,
put
but
a
you gotta
fucking
just
needle in
stare
your
at
eye?
them fucking doing shit to you. Oh my god.
Wait,
Yeah, and they were talking about COVID the whole time. I wanted to blow my fucking brains out.
Hey, since we're all here, do we want to talk about the Keffels, Ricky Berwick, Stone Toss shit?
We hit it pretty good yesterday, but I'm down with revisiting because
Yeah, I just want to. I know you guys talked about it. I wasn't here for all of it.
because I was kind of hard on Ricky, to be honest.
Flamenco,
Yeah,
second
I'm gonna.
channels in the chat.
I was gonna say, dude, I see like tips that go super.
Nick, no.
What
Wait,
did
what's
Nick
going on?
just say?
Oh god. Oh god.
He said Nick's not Nick.
Flamenco's second channel.
And it's pedo pup.
Oh my god.
With his profile pic.
Pedo Pup just subbed. Ah.
Keto Pop, Flamenco too. Oh my god, he's got Flamenco's profile pic.
I swear to God, and Pedo Pup just fucking subbed. That's amazing. Hey,
God damn it,
CMCA in the
Pedo
house.
Pup.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
He says, "Where the kids at?"
Where are the kids? Where are the kids?
Where the kids be at?
But with Ricky, so he got. I'm gonna be honest. I'm harder on Ricky than I think. Like Tipster was full defense of Ricky.
No,
Yeah.
I kind of like the comics that guy was making were a little fucked up. I mean, I think they weren't.
All he
they
had
don't
to do
read
was
as
not
necessarily
engage.
jokes to me.
Willie, all you had to do was not
Backstory,
engage.
I can't like kneel on anybody's neck here because I don't want them to have drama. But I'm at VidCon and a few of my choice friends walked up to me and said, "Hey Nick, Stone Toss is offering a big NFT deal. Should I take it?" And a few people came up to me. We all had like a fireside chat about it. I'm like, no, because you know what's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna call you a fucking Nazi because Stone Toss Comics is probably pretty fucking.
Dude, I'm
great.
pretty sure
And I
Turkey
wouldn't go to
Tom
business
even
with them.
turned that shit down. And if Turkey Tom thinks you're too edgy, bro,
All right,
you're fucking
I don't
awesome.
think
It's very
Turkey Tom's ever
possible.
been public about that, so I can't confirm nor deny that that was who I was talking about.
But it's also very possible that
What
you know,
nonsense
Ricky
are you
simply
speaking?
just fucking didn't even pay attention to it. And yeah, that is still on him. But this didn't have to be a big deal. If he doesn't play those two fucking game live on stream yesterday.
I thought Keffel's video was honestly not fair enough to a degree, right? Of like, hey, Ricky, you should be aware of that. Now, she said some stuff in the video I don't necessarily agree with. But her Twitter was whack as fuck. Her Twitter was like, Ricky's friends with neo-Nazis because he did this NFT. It's like, dude, that's fucking insane to say that Ricky is friends with a neo-Nazi because he did one NFT picture with them.
Right. But and when the story
her Twitter
first came
sucks
out,
ass.
you know, Ricky had said early on that they weren't friends, and he separated himself. But then he goes into a bad faith situation at that guy's fucking channel, where immediately he starts lecturing Ricky about how he should have known better. Immediately saying it's your fault for being raped. You shouldn't have worn that dress. You shouldn't have went down that fucking alley. And Ricky just sat there and fucking continued to listen to it until they talked him into fucking saying, well, I don't know if I'll address it with him in the future. Now you got a future with the guy when you were saying you weren't friends with him. Ricky, stop, please. I'm begging you.
Well, too, it's like when you read these comics, when I read them, they don't read as... I'm not really the fucking joke police. I hate when you're being like, explain me the joke, because I
Right.
don't want to do that.
Hate that.
But also, these are just like statistics. Like they're just like fucking statistics.
Okay.
Plays on statistics that are racist as fuck.
The first two aren't funny. The last one, I laughed.
Alright,
But
sure,
even if they're
the last
funny or
one is
not,
kind of
what their
funny.
intent is, yeah, I don't even know if that matters as much as the reaction to it. Again, it's like the reaction to it in the situation is what's really causing him an issue at the moment. I think he was fine until he started fucking talking about it, and everyone, all I hear is Ricky bent the knee, Ricky bent the knee. That's all I was fucking hearing after it. I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah, what did you think about that shit, Matt?
I'm on the same wavelength as DEADONDAVE. I felt like I don't know, man. I just don't feel like Keffels is that good faith. I don't like
her Twitter sucks. She's completely different on fucking video.
Well, that's okay. So that's
and
the
in a
thing,
call
right?
than she is
You go on
Twitter.
stream with her, and she's all Mrs. Nice Woman, and she's like trying to like talk to you and stuff like that. But then, like, I don't know. She has this. Did you see her argument with Stardust?
No, I haven't.
She claims that Stardust is associated with doxing because she's friends with Flamenco, who was in Keffel's Kiwi Farms thread. Therefore, Flamenco is associated with doxing.
Wait, Willie, you didn't see the video where she blew? Oh my God, we got to show Willie that video.
Yeah,
I have no fucking
Gotta
clue what you
show
guys are
him
talking
this
about.
video.
No.
This is amazing.
Yeah, we gotta show that.
I love
Get
that
it
it
up
somehow
there,
relates back to flamenco.
This
too.
is
That's
amazing.
fucking classic.
No, this is incredible. I can't believe you haven't seen this. This is awesome.
Hang on. Who shared that link with me?
While we're waiting for that, we got our world famous AC.
Matt,
What's
maybe?
going on,
I don't
buddy?
know.
Hey, what's going on? I bit the tip of my tongue so hard it started bleeding.
Nice.
Literally, but
It's
yeah,
no funny.
I wanted to come in during the Flam stuff, but you moved on to the
I gotta give you some.
No,
credit,
go on.
buddy.
Talk. You say something about
What?
the flam.
Wait.
Before you start, I want to say that
What's up?
I think that you have helped Flamenco. Like, I'm not like obviously being super charitable to Flamenco, but I will say you've helped him because you're like the only one willing to like actually engage with his like retardation, and you're at least giving him some like good pointers and stuff like that. I definitely disagree with some of the things you've said, but it's nice to see you like kind of sticking to something. Arguing it, even if I disagree with it.
I will say in Nick's second
think
video, it was funny to me that you were making all the good points while Flamenco was just like, yeah, tell him how I feel,
Lex
AC.
and AC were like the autistic translators. Like I would
Yeah,
like
you had to
English
like
words like that.
translate
You know that
how he felt.
You know that meme? It's like when Joe Rogan had Tim Pool and like the other person had Twitter, and there was like the Pokemon meme where it's like Ash and Pikachu versus Gary and whatever Pokemon they have. That's what this Twitch stream was. It was like,
So go on, AC. What you want to say?
I was just gonna say, I've like laid out my entire position on Twitter before because somebody asked me because I clipped Augie when he was going on his stream and talking about like his position on Flam, and that's basically Augie's position is what I really agree with a lot. I think it's very like measured and considerate with all the
What is Augie's
circumstances.
position? I don't even.
It's basically that like this is obvious. I mean, this is clearly a spurg out, and this is me interpreting it. This is clearly like a spurg out. This is clearly like something that's way below somebody who has the following that he does. He should be called out for that. He has maybe a little bit of a right to be upset and annoyed to begin with. When this all started, I can understand that.
Yeah,
But the
no,
way that
I
he handled
agree
it,
with that.
catastrophic failure the way he handled it, and it only blew up more and more. I was telling Flam a week ago that if you just ignored it, this will go away in a week. If you keep pushing this won't go away until the end of the year. And
Well, he's complaining
here we
about
are.
even more and more petty shit. So that's what's confusing.
I think he's got a humiliation fetish. I think BDSM Flamenco came back out. He's starting Catman Ranch.
Because I'll be honest,
Are you
too,
saying
Dave.
he's
Like,
got some nut
I don't know if
crunchers
you
on?
feel the same way, Dave. But I don't.
I think he sits there and he's like, Nick, get me again. Send me another tweet, Nick. Come on.
Nick, you're his wooden horse, buddy. You're his wooden horse.
What's that, Willie?
Dave, I don't know if you feel the same way, but nothing Flamenco's done makes me go like, oh my god, like I can never talk to this guy again.
Right.
Like there's nothing fucking like that.
Nothing like that.
No,
Yeah.
I got a few of those. I'm
he-
sorry. Allegations are evidence, and the Xanderhalls bomb thing.
He's
should have been that
stupid.
moment.
I have no
He's
desire
stupid
to
and
talk
he
to him
commits-
anyway, but I mean, like, he's not persona non grata. He's a
Because he's-
locale.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
made
think
really
he's learned
fucking
his
dumb
lesson on
points,
any
but-
of those things. I think he comes and he tells Augie what he needed to hear for Augie to let him out of that situation. I think that this guy is a
No,
bad
you're-
guy. I think he's always been a bad guy, and I think we've given him too many passes. Sure, should we excommunicate him over like the fucking reaction to a meme song? No, I think we should have got rid of him a long time ago.
No, Nick, you're kind of right on that point though, because when the same clip that we saw with Salvo stabbing the Sonic doll, right? He was still trying to defend the Xander Hall thing, so he didn't learn from that.
He said what he had to do to get out of it, and now he's going to continue to lie his way out of this one until he's lied so
But
many
here's
times.
the
Xander
beauty
Hall
of that.
thing is definitely the grossest thing.
He's losing right
he's
now.
done.
That's the thing. He's turning his own tide against him now, and people are starting to see through the bullshit. So if he continues to do this, he's going to lose. And that's okay. So let's let him self-fucking destruct. I'm okay with letting people talk enough to convince everyone how awful they fucking are, and that's what he's doing. So let's let him go.
This is the definition of let him talk and bury himself. Like, I don't
Exactly.
even have to add
Give-
commentary.
This dude, think about what he's doing.
themselves
He is digging a 6-foot hole himself, and then not only putting himself into the hole, but going, guys, I will put the dirt on myself and gently tap it down. You don't have to do shit. Thank you. Good night. That's crazy.
Nick, what you said really, you just made me realize I'm kind of in the exact same position I was in a couple months ago when Flam and Aiden were debating about the Xander Hall video that Xander Hall released on Flam.
Yeah.
And I kind of had to be in there to like sort of tard wrangle everything to where we could actually like get past like this circular like fucking argument of like nitpicking like little fucking semantics to like actually get to see if anybody had any real points besides like because there's an argument about, well, what's the definition of stalking, and you know, like what is stalking Xander Hall and what is like QE forms, and everybody and like Flam and fucking Aiden, they got like hung up on that because you know it's a little
Take that bait.
I think the autism it didn't work out well for either of them that night, but
He needs to address every single point, every single time.
Obsession.
I've told him that. Yeah, like that's like literally a losing strategy. You're going to get so many more shit posts than you're going to get serious arguments. Like
What did I say to him? Like, you cover Ralph.
Do you know how smart you have to be to win at the rate that he's talking? You have to be fucking. He talks too much to fucking even think he'll even have a chance of ever getting a W. My God, he's not that smart.
AC, what wasn't he wanting to argue with every single super chat Doc was getting today?
Oh wow!
I literally at the end I told him you don't have to respond to that. Hey, Flam, you don't have to respond to that. You know, because apparently I have to tell people this now.
Oh, they know it. They
I just
can't
don't
help
want
it.
anyone to wrangle him. I don't want anybody to like, oh, come on, Flamenco, let me coddle you back.
I mean, Nick. To be fair though, when you do say like, you know, we should have cut him out of our community and stuff like that, that does make me roll my eyes a little bit because it's like, you know, what does that even mean?
Yeah, well, this is rehab and
I
we're
think
talking
he
about here,
encapsulates-
Nick. Come on.
I think he encapsulates nearly every single critique that we levy against other streamers, and you can make those like very clear, decisive shots at him. I think that he kind of tries to like change himself publicly to fit in more with the people that are around him because Augie had given him such an opportunity. You know, this is a guy who lost everything with Ralph when he got like ousted from that platform, so he used that to like rebuild his image and stuff like that. But he needed like some friends to go with, so he came by us and kind
Every
of.
time I'm reminded that he came from the kill stream, it does make me just go like, oh,
That's the other thing. Yeah, he
so
came from the
fucked.
kill stream. Like it's just like these are all very tainted people when they
was
start.
raised from
that is
shit.
not a good podcast.
He was
dude.
raised from
Yeah.
shit. It was like, what
Yeah.
do you think you're gonna get? You're gonna get something shitty. That's what you're gonna
Yeah,
get.
he's raised from shit. He bathes in shit. That's all he talks about is shit. And then he's like, actually, guys, we shouldn't use KYS because people that I know have committed suicide. Like, we're moralizing it
because
now.
it matters
Really?
to me now. So don't do it.
Yeah,
It's
we're gonna
worse
hear
than-
morals
I
from Flamenco.
It's
really
worse
wanna
than the
show you
T
this.
channels, honestly, with like, you know how we talked about, Dave, how they talk about mental health and
Oh,
then at the same time they're fucking calling you Gina Cooney, like they're basically abusing her for her mental health, right?
Hypocrisy.
It's kind of like that with Flamenco on some of this shit.
It is.
You know?
I really want to show this clip for those who haven't seen it because it's really this is special. Do you got that queued up there, John?
I do.
This is
Thank you,
amazing.
Tipster.
Thank you, Tipster.
Just say that if you want to talk to him about that would be something that he can talk to you about. but I can't really comment on that. I do know that I mean, I feel like it's kind of hypocritical to be blaming him for being part of a forum, right?
Oh,
that
shut the
is-
fuck up, you stupid bitch. Really? Blaming him for being part of a thread that is engaged in so much harassment
Pause
that my
real quick.
fucking mother's address was leaked and they went
Yeah,
after my family. How fucking discourse brain.
Get it
So hold on. Is the argument that him just having a Kiwi Farms makes him?
Yes.
Well,
a doxer? I don't get
So
this.
pretty much.
I think she's arguing that like he engages a lot with her thread specifically.
He's in the
so when she
thread.
talks,
He's in the thread of somebody else doing something shitty.
He's
so
in
therefore,
the threads. You stupid bitch. How do you not understand? Wait till you.
Stardust is right here, dude. This shit's lame as fuck.
And Stardust
It's half
tries to
and
be
half
so
for me.
cool. She tries to be so cool about it too. She really gives it. Does not go back
Nick,
off on her.
Nick.
I get what
How
you're
is
saying.
that's
there.
just guilt by association. You realize Keffels was in a Discord where it was
so
a cat boy farm or
in
whatever.
this context,
I get to
I
call
agree
her a
with you.
pedo then?
Well,
It's
I want to hear
No,
what
so
he
I
has to
agree with
say.
you in this
Hold on.
context, but he said in the past that he'd be willing to use the doxes in these threats, like in these threads, to actually like go after people with. Like he said, he would go to the Xander Hall stuff and take his home address with his mother from there.
Then that's
He'd
what
be
she
willing
should
to
be
use
bringing
it.
up.
Well, I don't
not
know
that
if she
she's
even
just in the
knows that.
thread.
But that's what I'm saying. So when I say that I think Flamenco like engages and cosigns this behavior, I definitely do think that. I just don't think Keffels is saying it the right
Sure,
way.
she's saying it though. She probably doesn't even know about
So
that
she's
stuff.
using the wrong
She's just
example,
saying
but
something
she
used
so
as
she's
a
right for
thread.
the wrong reasons, but she is still right in what Nick's saying. So I get it. I get what Nick's saying there.
I don't.
Yeah,
Keffels
well-
sounds like a maniac in that clip.
Yeah.
Oh God,
I don't know.
I hear her scream.
I wouldn't say she's
Youth.
right. I just want to say I wouldn't say she's right because she's going after Stardust for this because Stardust is friends with Flamenco. Yet
She's going after Stardust for what Flamenco
Yes.
did on a thread
Yeah,
that somebody
and
else
that's
wrote.
where
It
she's
makes
wrong.
no sense.
Yeah,
Let me-
it's dumb.
Let me. She literally had a conversation with Augie on stream, a very calm conversation. But with Stardust, it has to like turn into this, and I don't. And Augie's way more. Well, I don't know about now, but Augie was better friends with Flamenco than Stardust was. So,
It's because that shit would not win on fucking Augie's.
Yeah.
No, different tactics. Exactly what you think you can get away with. And she put fucking Stardust on a hand. Either she wanted to react or she didn't think she would, and she got whatever she wanted. I don't think I don't know. It's like Stardust handled it so well because she did not go back into it. But Tommy made the point that she should have just called her a cunt, and that should have been it. Don't engage.
Of course, Tommy made that point.
But here's the thing, though. I kind of use the same argument with Ricky. Ricky shouldn't have played the fucking game of those assholes. And then it's the same argument. You can't play their game and expect to not end up swimming in the same ship. But I'm not really trying to make that point. I'm making more of the point that I like the fact that she tried to keep her own show going while not giving in to what Keffels was trying to do. I like that of what she did.
Till the end,
Play the rest of the
because
shit.
got it.
And Dave, stop being a boomer. Fucking full screen it. Oh no, you
I
have.
did, you motherfucker. See?
Brained are you that this is actually something that you would say? Holy.
So I'm not trying to get you mad or anything like that.
Okay, then actually be a fucking person.
Right. I've expressed to you that I don't approve of doxing, and I don't.
He's in your chat.
Yes. He's
Tell
in
him
my
you
chat.
don't approve of him being in Kiwi Farms.
He knows that I don't approve of doxing.
He's such
but
a
Kiwi
fucking
Farms is
idiot.
But you're like
separate from
okay
that.
with it.
This is such
But
a
you're okay with
2
people
IQ
who engage
point.
in that in your community.
Pause. So for the
Because he's-
argument against Flamenco, Nick, you can't. I think that you made a good point there. But yes,
Nick's argument makes sense. Hers doesn't.
But
My argument makes sense
against-
for Xander Hall,
but
it's
against
hard for Keffels.
Stardust, what she's doing here, if we just isolate that, she's 100% in the wrong for doing this to Stardust on Stardust show.
No. I get it now. Nick is doing for Keffels what I'm doing for Flam. He's like autism, like translation, like
I'm Keffels guarding.
Dude, sure, but Keffels is literally just saying that since you use that site,
Yeah.
it just means you love doxing.
Right.
To be fair, like I don't know, I'm not really defending her in this, but that's a lot of the perception of Kiwi Farms by people who aren't like understanding.
Yeah, it's literally like she is being the boomer that's like that goes on Fox News like video games are the reason people are violent. Like she's doing
She's
fucking
lighting
that.
torches. That's Willie's
fucking-
right. She's
although-
out there going,
Too
"Your torch
IQ,
needs to be
dude.
lit." Yeah, you're right.
I will say, I mean, I don't know. I'm at this point now where I'm not going to be very charitable towards Flamenco because he's just lied about a lot of little stuff.
Yeah.
And so and since he's been so blatant about using information in doxes and like he doesn't see it as wrong, I could see him in the future trying to use Keffels' information
Dude,
against her in
using a
some way.
thought process though, where you go because he's done bad things and he's on a website where bad stuff happens, he might use those bad things, right? Keffels is just like use his website with bad things must mean everyone bad. It's like it's caveman shit.
Sure, like
even if
Turkey
you
Tom
can come-
uses
yeah.
it for research occasionally. I wouldn't call Tom a doxer.
And even if you can come to that conclusion,
especially when she's using.
Even if you can come to that conclusion, Nerdy John, you still have to then say Stardust is fucking responsible for her. You still have to make that fucking leap on
And then
top.
how do you make Stardust in trouble for it?
Right.
That's completely
that's where we are.
No,
Thank
I'm
you,
not
Brandon
defending
Gutierrez,
that.
for the
That's completely
$5.
stupid. Because she like Stardust is 2 layers removed from this. Like she's she's even said.
Wow.
I don't know
if it's thought provoking.
You know, it's kind of funny. It also
in this clip, but she said in this stream that she says, "Hey, Flamenco, you probably shouldn't be on kiwi farms."
You know, we were just talking about Ricky Berwick too, about the situation with him and like how much responsibility does he have with the friendship with the neo-Nazi. Well, then we have to address it in this conversation as well. Because if we're agreeing or we're saying that Flamenco is a certain way, then how much does fucking Stardust have to be fucking culpable for her friendship with him? You know, we just used it for Ricky Berwick, so how does that translate here, if any? Nick?
I don't really know.
Ricky, the difference with Ricky is like Ricky did do like a partnership money deal.
Yeah, I don't think like sitting on
little
stream
bit,
with somebody like every like a week or so or whatever is like I don't know. I talk to people all the time that I don't agree with everything they said. I just did a 3-hour convo with Mr. Girl. I think we disagree on a few things.
Just a few.
Nice save.
Just a few.
I will say too though, to defend Keffels a little bit. I do feel like Keffels has gotten better the longer she's been around our community. I think there's a lot of unspoken rules that to us are really natural, but to somebody who's brand new might not have it all down. So I give Keffels a lot of charity there because I do think she's improved.
But do you think she's playing dumb? Like she gets you guys on the stream, she's like, "Oh, I didn't know any of that. No, I didn't know that."
All I could do is give her my good faith because to me it makes sense how she might not know.
Rehabbing Willie, man. Rehabbing Willie Mac. He will fucking rehab you.
This woman went after Destiny and got. I mean, she basically
That
got
was the
Destiny.
first thing she did though. We didn't even know who she was before that. She got tons of shit for that.
Yeah.
Now she does. Has she tried to deplatform people since? No. Then she went after sponsors. She got a bunch of shit for that. Then she got after Rookie. Then she hasn't done any of these things twice in a row or anything, right?
How many felonies do you get?
That's all I'm saying. Well, dude, and if it's your first time being told it's wrong, you could fuck up everything at least once.
Okay,
that's
here's
the rule. Go all the way down the line.
a lot of
Then
murders
she starts doing it 2 and 3 times, then it's like, all right, well, you suck.
Well, how much of this should she just know better? At one point, do we start treating her like an adult that maybe she should know better not to go after sponsors or not?
If you look at Actman, clearly normies do not just know this stuff. These are dialogues that have been fleshed out in our community for fucking years.
Understandable, but I'm asking at what point? I mean, how long? I mean, how much longer does she get?
Until she does it 2 or 3 times, the same thing wrong, then
so
she
it's
gets
got to be
many.
repeat offenses. It has to be.
It's got to be repeat offenses. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm within reason here. You know.
To a point, I think maybe.
I think deplatforming someone and then going after someone's sponsors should be that's a repeat offense in my opinion.
I think the way it's establishing a pattern of behavior and like this way that you act upon this malice that you have for other people.
Now here's the thing with Keffels, right? Keffels yesterday, was caught talking to Ian Miles Chong to try and get him to retweet his quartering tweets, and I just think that's kind of interesting, giving her argument against Stardust about Flamenco because
she's literally a hypocrite and all sorts of this shit. We could go on and on about it and how fucking dumb it is. Here's what is kind of nice about her though: if you fucking feel that way, you could actually go talk to her, and she will let you on her stream to talk about that stuff. So I do kind of like that about her too, you know.
Yeah, she will address anything and everything.
And she'll hear you out. She's not gonna like scream over you or mute you.
Well, she will call you a dumb bitch if she feels like she
on
needs
Twitter.
to,
On Twitter, she'll call you like a neo-Nazi. Probably.
She'll do it on Twitch too. Apparently, she'll fucking you dumb bitch. How can you not understand the simple things of human decency? You fucking.
Well, yeah, this does stand out. I've never seen her yell at somebody like this. Why does Stardust get so much shit?
Because Stardust is too nice. Smaggle got less shit when debating Keffels on Keffel's stream.
What is this meme that Smaggle keeps telling me where Smaggle goes, yeah, she told I became a zoophile on her stream. What is that about? I don't even understand.
It was okay. Here's the cliff notes. It was a debate, quote unquote, where Smaggle kept saying on Twitter, "She's ducking me, she's dodging me," and it turns out that the burden was on Smaggle, and he didn't actually like try to join the Discord or reach out to them. Then he finally gets on. The debate goes on for under 3 minutes. It's finished in 2 minutes 41 seconds. It starts out with oh, do you still think Augie is like a neo-Nazi or whatever? And Keffels is Keffels gives the response. It quickly devolves into Smaggle saying, "Yeah, well, because I think Keffels had people in their chat saying like, you touched like 6-year-olds or something, right?"
Yikes.
And
Wow,
and Smaggle, I don't think Smaggle denied it, and then he went further to say, "Yeah, I'm a zoophile, and I wish for death for everybody.
I wish to death.
What are you gonna do about
everybody?
Good,
And then
Smaggle.
Keffels just booted him off the stream.
Good for
and
Smaggle.
just kneeled on him.
Smaggle's the fucking goat, dude.
Not giving a fuck. Middle fingers up in the air. Show me where you at.
And we like berated the shit out of him because it was like 40 minutes of like teaser and then like 3 minutes of actual debate, and then he got on and then got kicked off, and we bullied the shit out of him for it. And
of course,
then soon after, Augie went on and actually had a civil conversation with Keffels. So
yeah, Augie's good at that.
Yeah. I just think Keffels is kind of afraid of Augie because none of Keffels' tricks work on Augie. You know what I mean?
What does frustrate me with Keffels is when she says stuff like, "Well, you're just harboring that kind of audience that hates trans people or whatever." It's like you act like we don't have trans audience members too.
Right.
Like, it's such an insult to our viewers that are fucking trans and all that shit too. You know. So,
see, Willie, that's the whole fucking thing, man. I don't understand.
Like, what you think of my viewers are stupid?
Like,
you know,
she's bad faith all fucking ways. Like, what's the point of talking to her? It's like, I understand that it's good that she'll talk to you, and that's great. But what is she gonna fucking say if you start saying things she doesn't like? She's just gonna tell you that you're fucking terrible and you're awful and you're a piece of shit. You know,
hey, dude, there's all sorts of people that are in this community that I thought were somewhat rats at one point, and then they kind of turn it around and fucking whatever, right? So
rehab.
You know, I'm willing to, when you're wrong, I will fucking hit you with a stick, and then we're good.
I'm
gonna say my piece when you're wrong, and then I'm fucking good with you.
I'm glad to have that in my corner. I know that I can fuck up, and Willie's got my back. He'll help me hide the body. I believe he would.
I don't know how he
Dude,
does.
No, I will fucking be like, Dave, you fucked that shit up, blah blah blah. But then once I say my piece, that's it. That's how I operate. Because at some point, all of us will fuck up. It's statistically likely.
You're right. You're 100% right.
In
fact, almost all of us have. I mean, everybody has something. Jesus fucking Christ, we've all had our shit. People have gone through stuff. We've had almost everybody here has had some sort of fucking success and then boom, go right back down.
When my big controversy pops up, I get fucking shit on. At least I got that resume of like, all right, I've forgiven people. Maybe someone will be down to do that to me.
He's trying to be Jesus.
It's all for selfish reasons. It's not because I trust anyone. It's all for
Willie
selfish
knows. Willie knows eventually.
Willie's like, I will not be crucified. I will walk amongst you.
When I do my big crypto NFT scam, yeah, I'm expecting forgiveness.
You will not crucify me because I showed forgiveness upon you. I am Willie Mack. Amen.
When I team up with Stone Toss for alt-right NFTs, I'm expecting forgiveness.
They're going to put your ass in a St. Andrew's cross, my friend, and then they're going to get real interesting with you real fast.
Excuse me, Willie Mack. They're called Flirks. Flirks NFTs. Thank you. And they are worth 2 ETH.
Well, fam, I have important stuff to do. As you can see, I got my messy beard still. That's why I got my Harry sponsorship. Hi, Harry's. That I will have a promo code sometime later this week with my video.
Show them again. Show them again.
I need to go work on that shit.
Show them again. Show those Harrys. Show that Harry's. Look at those
that,
Harry's.
Look. One box for my armpits, one for my head, one for my balls. It'll be great.
Tell him that there is a young up-and-coming YouTuber who has magnificent facial hair himself that could really use a sponsorship, and his name is Dead On Dizzle Dave.
Dead On Dave with the... He's ready to shill Harry's. Let's go.
I'm ready to shill anything. Let's go. Who's got a dildo?
Let's
The
hope
Dead
we don't
On
get a
Dave
strike
dildo.
for this one.
Well, shit. We've rolled the dice worse than this. Thanks, Willie Mac.
Yep, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Willie Mac, everybody. Willie Mac. Check out his new video. It's fucking awesome video. It may not be your normal fight. It's not his normal shit. This is the stuff that's supposed to sit there forever and make you think, and it does just that. It's a really good... I don't watch videos. You guys know that. I watched every second of this motherfucker. Every second.
Can't wait till Willie Mac comes back with like a million little pieces of like red tissue on his like chin and his jawline and everything. He's like, yeah, so Harry, I think I'm gonna drop the Harry sponsorship.
That's the video he should do. Just fuck his face up on purpose and just be like, hey, on second thought, guys, I was gonna do the Harry sponsorship, but get a Gillette or something because this shit's fucked. That'd be amazing.
By the way, congrats on 9K.
Thank you,
Dead On
AC.
Dave.
I
enjoy your
time.
streams.
So that's really
Pretty comfy.
9,000 twice. That's 18,000 the way I look at it. My math is untested, but it works. No, thank you. I really appreciate that. It's been a crazy fucking run. We've been on here since 2014. Started as a wrestling show. Catch 33 happened. We blew up. All fraudulent because they were all clown subs, so I never really felt like I earned them. Then we went down for a bit, and we regrew up into 9,000, which was nice. And then we lost it all, and now here we are. Brand new wave of people. This is years later. It was unexpected. It's crazy. It's fun, and I'm riding out. We're having a blast.
Nice.
So what else we got tonight, boys? We've been live for almost an hour and a half. We can start wrapping things up. Do we have any more stories? We got Nick tomorrow night as well.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good time. Yeah. Hello?
Don't you have something you want to say to the class?
Oh, is this where we're advertising stuff, or
Yes.
are we? Okay.
Nick didn't respond. So yeah, go ahead, man.
So yeah, two things. Now recording. The Tipster episode is out. It's a pretty interesting thumbnail that we put out that is getting a lot of attention. Number two, the premiere is already happening right now on Shop from the Point. I went on a stage and started talking about the mango situation. Before this, I had an hour and a half long conversation with Electric Blake off the record, in which he said off the record, I was allowed to talk about the conversation. So I went on a stage to talk about it, and then Tommy came on and was listening, and Electric Blake came on and told his kind of side of the story along with me.
That's amazing.
As I tried to. So you get to hear Electric Blake's side of the story in this situation. It's out right now on Shop from the Point. And yeah, that's all this stuff happening with Mango, Mango taking his money, all this stuff. He clarifies everything. And it's kind of fucked up. In my opinion, it's kind of fucked up what she did.
Oh, there's no question. It's always been fucked up. But at least he's going to probably be seen as less stupid. Hopefully. Does he look less stupid in your opinion, or does he look stupider? It's okay. Be honest, man. It's all right. We're brutal here. It's okay.
Okay, you gotta. Okay, we talked to this guy, right? And at first, Tommy was okay. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Tommy got turned around because when we were talking to this guy, he was, what he did was stupid. But I don't think I just don't think he knows better. Like this guy seems like a really nice guy, with some issues with him, and I don't want to say his issues, but I think he just didn't see the red flags, man, and he just got taken advantage of. It just kind of sucked for him, and then we find out well, you got to watch it, but we find out other stuff about he's still kind of doing business with her. So it's
God.
just like so it's like
this sounds like a journey.
It's a journey. Yeah.
Fucking
but go
hell.
check that out.
Electric Blake, man. I think if he makes the rounds, I would really like to get him. I can already tell.
Look, I'll talk to him. I tell you what, I'll send you his Discord, and you
Please
can
do.
DM him.
Yeah, I'll DM him. I'll be a big boy.
I wonder if he's made any TikToks about this entire ordeal. Because he's a TikTok guy. He's like 600K or something on there.
Yeah, 600K, and he's got 8K on YouTube. By the way,
Doesn't always translate. Doesn't always translate. That's
no, I'm saying, but that's not bad for
no,
YouTube. Like
that's fantastic. There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong
He's
with that
almost
at
as good as Dead on Dave.
all. Almost. He's 1,000 lesser. He's 1,000 lesser for now. But now he's got to live with this. So look, people are going to think what they're going to think about him. Is he a cuck? Is he a simp? Is he a sucker? Whatever. They're going to come to those conclusions, and I don't know how much he's going to change that with that opinion. And by the way, make sure you drop that link into the chat, Matt, as well. And you sent me something.
Gotcha.
What'd you send me?
I sent you his Discord
Oh,
if you
thank
wanted to.
you, yes. I love that you didn't send me a link for his Discord. You sent me a picture with, like, I want to fucking type it in manually.
Well, like, how do I just give you the link? What? I don't know how to do that.
You don't know how to send it.
I don't think you can do that. You can just like you can just like
his Discord.
type out the username.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. He doesn't have like a regular link. That's fair.
Right.
It's still, God damn it. I'm gonna yell at you anyway. You're nerdy
fine.
John right now. If someone who owns that many pets kept asking for money, I spent all of it, I would have to leave that person in the dust. Well, yeah, we all can see. That's Matt's point. This guy's not normal. Like the normal, obvious stuff is not normal and obvious to him. You know, I think that's the point. We'll see. Go watch it and find out. Make your own goddamn opinion. How about that?
Hell yeah.
Who's plugging next? Nick, what's going on?
I'll be here tomorrow.
That's right. That's
Heck
right.
yeah.
You got any other videos coming out or anything like that?
I'm taking it easy the next few days, and I'm gonna jump on some stuff.
Because you had your eyes poked out by doctors?
Hell yeah.
Fucking lasered your eye holes out and it made them better. Jesus, that's terrifying. Fuck.
They gave him the Nerd City rig afterwards.
Yeah.
The headgear and the glasses. Yeah.
Oh my God, if you would have woke up with Nerd City glasses on your fucking head, that would have been the most amazing thing ever.
Oh God.
Oh, what a missed opportunity.
Yeah,
Nick.
then you can be compared to a certain British YouTuber.
Oh, that's right. Oh, shit, Jesus. Nice. Thank you for the love of the chat, guys, for the 9,000. Who's next? Who's got something to plug on the way out?
I will be doing a nerdy live tomorrow. I wasn't able to do one today because my internet went out.
It's shit. It's shit the whole
Yeah.
show. It's been fucking shit, and I've been nice. Shit. It's been fucking garbage. Shit. Sorry.
Sorry, John.
The funny part is that you always
Oh.
start off good, and then it interrupts you. Like your connection interrupts you, like right when you're about to get to the point.
Right when
It's
you're
great.
about to do something.
Dude,
It's like-
my internet
Yeah,
provider,
actually.
they're trying to silence me.
That's what
There's
they're trying to do.
There's a guy who's like behind like a circuit board or some shit, and he's just like he's got like a plug that he just keeps unplugging like at the perfect moment while he's watching the stream.
No, his little
He's
hamster
like,
keeps dying on the wheel. That's what's going on. Jeez.
Yeah.
All right, AC, what's going on with you, bud?
Well, I ran a poll on my channel. People apparently, a lot of people voted actually, but people want more videos. So next thing I'm going to do is I have a couple of videos in the pipeline, or I have one that I got to record and set up, but it's basically going to be going over a ludicrous copyright strike that I got on my my channel where I post music. Somebody falsely claimed they used a fake identity to take down a video, and YouTube said, "Oh yeah, that makes sense," and they took down music that I had every right to. And the only way to like fight back is to dox myself to a stranger who probably wants to dox me. So
Hey, that sounds familiar. That sounds like
What are we
something like
talking
that
about
just
that?
fucking happened. Somebody
Yeah.
somebody doxed themselves by fucking because of a strike, which is somebody we all know. A nuisance in the community that just happened. Oh my goodness. Two people that we know. That's exactly what happened with what your fucking nemesis there, John and Repsion, right?
Quantum.
Yeah.
Yeah, Quantum.
Fucking shit.
Yeah, I don't expect much to come out of it, like actually making the video. The video is just sort of like vent, shit on YouTube a little bit, rough them up, and just highlight to people how bad some of this stuff is.
It is.
That's it.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
It is what it is.
And if you guys want to see even more, you watch that video, make sure. But if you want to see even more
and-
how bad YouTube is, Willie Mac's video, once again, Willie Mac, go check that out too.
By the way, it's AC of CA. That's my channel.
Okay, AC of CA.
Forgot
Make
to
sure
say
you
that.
throw that into the chat. Not just AC. It's just AC of CA. Don't fucking get it wrong. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Muted up as we take this bitch home. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for another fantastic fucking show. I appreciate you being here. You lit my fucking chat up again, guys. Hit that like button. Do me that favor. We're going to head over to Twitch at some point and check out what all these crazy motherfuckers are doing. They're all incredible and pretty much better than I am at what I do. So go check them out. I love all their faces. And I also love Real Talk Metaphor Messiah. He'll see you out. Keep it copious, folks. And remember, as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. Good night.
Me feel like I was Gryffindor. Get your game right. She hot, I call her sunlight. With lips like she's Brad's life. I ask her, calls a crash site. But that's the way it is. I guess I play protagonist. This shit will never change. I'ma go out with her. This may be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government is scheming. Here we go. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government is scheming. Here we go. I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she super real. She think that ain't nobody cool as me. Flying in Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm a King Elijah Wan. Yeah, yeah,
Real talk, baby.
I'm real talk. Hip hop. I'm real talk.
The truth. The legacy.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new world. You dig?
We always dig. Good night.